Okay, here we go for the final Densetsu no Starfy video. What have we got in here? Oh, another vehicle we do not have. Oh well. So we have infiltrated the castle. And we have a wounded starfish. He is a Tenkai guard. Tenkai being the castle here in the clouds. Okay, so we have King and Queen Starfish under attack. I'm not entirely sure. I think this all happened before Starfy set off on his original thing at the start of the game. Okay, so Starfish Guard was leading the Starfish babies away. They were all beset upon by Ogre, and all the Starfish babies were lost, and Mr. Guard Guy was injured. Okay. Come on. There we go. Ah, yes, this little area. Yes, sir. So then, the eyes, which make a lot of beeping noises, are over there in the corner. Okay, we'll get back to that area later. We have these things to deal with right now. And of course I screwed it up right on the first one. Come on, wake up. You just gotta get the bonefish to land on the switches. As well as barrels in many cases. Yeah, so let's break that open. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 down. I don't think there is a barrel here, so... Yep. Let's just break him out. Get him through this tiny little maze. Come on. Work that pathfinding. All the way over here. And swap... No, don't... Yeah, whatever. This should work out. Awesome. Okay, barrel. We wish to get the barrel up there. Because, getting the fish on the other switch, there would not be enough time to swim all the way around and get back to the door again. So we put the barrel on the one much further away. There's that. That's him released. And come, swim around. All the way over. Hey. And there you stop. Okay, so that takes care of that section, and that is the longest of the sections. All of the other sections are kind of harder in their own ways, but also much, much shorter. So it all balances out. So yes, this is one of those very typical style. Gotta wait behind something while the eyes are looking. And if you are not behind a wall while the eyes are looking, I believe you take damage, or maybe you get sent back somewhere else. I did not really stop to examine what happened when I played through before. Didn't really feel it was necessary. So we'll just push all these blocks, get the catfish out of the way. star bits, why not? And there we go, that's this section all taken care of. As mentioned, slightly harder, but very, very short. And the kitty starfish like to beat on Mo. And really, they honestly could have done this without constant beeping. Okay, this should be the final little section. Lots and lots of these little spiny balls. No star bits to speak of, so no health restoring. Oh hey, there we go, there's some star bits to speak of. A little bit of health restoring then. Okay, unless you were, you know, practically dead, that would have restored you to full health right there. But anyways, that should be all the starfish babies rescued. Okay. And Mo's getting kind of pissed with all the starfish babies. But it's okay. They're all rescued and safe now. So we can go on to this section with even more annoying sound effects. Because lasers always make high-pitched sounds, even when they're underwater. It's a fairly simple area so long as you know, don't try to rush too much. Just gotta take it safely and make your way around. Ow. And don't do that. Okay, there we go. That's one switch taken care of. As you may well guess, there are 2 to go. And this is actually an even easier area to get through. Oh. Well, until that happens. Whoops. Let's try to fail a tiny bit less. Okay. We're all good now. Just gotta break, or not break, but throw that switch. And then head on back up. Yes, enough of the incoming projectile sound effect. Okay, so now we get a bit of an auto-scrolling area. Not a particularly hard auto-scrolling area, I must say. Oh, right, it's the one with the choices, so yes, there will be 2 or 3 ways to go. Some of them will have star bits, others will have spinities. So you just gotta sort of make your selection carefully. And even if you choose the wrong path, you can usually, you know, decide, I don't want to go down that way, and turn around and choose another path, if you're quick enough. And really, it's not that hard to be quick enough with this, the way the screen is scrolling. I do wonder. Yep, the screen will just keep on scrolling. Let's save there, and head on back through, because it's final boss time. Time to settle the score with Ogre. And up on up we head. So he sort of floats around behind the brick wall, somehow projecting himself in front of it, and then he busts on through. Alright. Oh, yes, I remember now. He will send out his big swirly thingies, and we just gotta bash him into them and not get sucked in ourselves, of course. So it's not too difficult of a fight. There we go. Okay. Just gotta bash him in. And he'll resist it for a while, but eventually in the end, he will get pulled in. And sometimes even that can happen. Oh, thanks for getting so much closer. Awfully nice of you. And I am probably safe-stating a bit more than I need to, since, you know, full health isn't that important, but the next form of the boss is just that little bit harder, where it is kind of worth it to have full health going in. I don't think the game gives you any refills between this fight and that. Oh, I stand corrected. I could have taken all the damages, and I would have been fine. So now we get Form 2, which is, again, kind of fun, kind of easy. He spits bombs. We bounce him back, and okay, occasionally he does that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We will most likely get another mermaid, so it works out. And I gotta say, this is my favorite form of his. I think spiky crystal look is fantastic for him. Makes him look like a proper boss. No. I don't know, maybe we can't. Okay, fine. So it is a matter of split-second timing. And if you fail to get there right off the bat, it looks like you will not get it back to him at all. Okay, so, hey! We don't even need to visit the mermaid, we just automatically get full health back. And I'm not sure if he busted through the wall exactly the same way in 3 different places, or if we're somehow swimming back down and then back up to the exact same hole. But either way, final form, final boss. This one is a bit more difficult. Gotta aim for the eyes, and not get hit by fiery hands. So each hit takes... well, each point of damage takes 2 hits instead of just 1. Oh hey, that's a thing. Oh, right, now he does this, where he goes way into the background and sends in things. Still not too hard to dodge. And then he'll send even more things. Or maybe that was the same number of things, it's hard to say. Oh, that got faster. But there we go. Victory. And Mo returns with the super happy pot. And Ogura is captured. Where do I know Dogura from? It's gotta be from something. But either way, we has victory. So yes, The Legend of Starfy, well, Densetsu no Starfy, complete. So we get happy victory story. King and Queen are back. The temple, or castle rather, is completely safe. And Starfy is granted access to the treasure room. So happy Starfy. Until every last treasure. Yeah. Flashing text says strike, so, you know, bowling, he knocked down all the pins. All the treasures are lost. And that leads to New Game Plus mode, where you have free reign to go to any stage you desire to hunt down every last one of the treasures you just lost. So yes, the king is kinda pissed. And the Queen is very sad. And then suddenly everybody's happy again. And we get credits. Mo chases Starfy, and in some screens Starfy chases Mo. But that is the extent of the scenes happening in the credits. They run or float or swim through places we've been. So let's just kind of speed on through, because you can only get so much out of Mo and Starfy running. So yes, that throws us right back into New Game Plus mode. As you can see here on the left we have the original file I had, where I had more things completed, and over here on the right, the rushed one I did to actually get back and record these final two worlds again. So over here, we have one treasure already from the first stage, so let's go looking for a second treasure. Now we have all of our spiffy... Yes, whirlpools are now a thing. All these whirlpools and all these enemies were not here the first time around. So the big focus while hunting for these treasures is to get all the star bits. Because the final character in the photograph, the 20th one, is unlocked with 9,999 star bits. As you saw on the file select screen there, I have 1,220 with this particular save. So yeah, it takes a very, very long time to get that many. Let's see what's in this door, since we did not get through here in the very beginning, since we didn't have that spiffy spin attack. But we do have a treasure in this room. Starfy is nice enough to alert you when there is something nifty nearby. Looks like it's going to be all about the spine dodging. Spines and spikes and other implements of pointy ouchfulness. Crap. There. Come on, make the jump. Okay, so we have whirlpool set. Get out of the water and follow us. I'm presuming... No, there is not an enemy creating them, they just exist naturally. Now, there we go. So each time you collect a treasure, you are then taken out of the stage, and it saves. So we got a die, and now we got a bow and arrow. Cool. So that's 2 of the treasures. And only 57 star bits. Oh, there we go, there's a lot of people, and we need just over 200 more star bits to get another one. So, that will be where I leave off with this. I may continue the recordings and get all the treasures. I may do a lot of off-screen grinding and show one final video at some point later of, you know, having all the treasures and all the photographs. And I may just say, we're done with Starfy. This has been Legend of Starfy. It's an awesome game. The sequels are even more awesome, I'm told. So, we will find out later, we will make a decision, see what the people say who, you know, the few that actually bother watching these. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Later.